Yo, what's up, everybody? It's me, Weeb, back with a new episode of some Naruto What Ifery. If you happen to read the title card, then you already know what's up, but this what if that's brand new is what if Naruto was the Avatar? I'm a fan of both the series Naruto and Avatar The Last Airbender, but just in case you don't know which Avatar is, or you've just watched Naruto, or vice versa, the Avatar is a person who has the abilities to control air, fire, water, and air. Air, fire, water, and earth. So that's the four abilities of the Avatar. And so I found a way to take the two series of Naruto and Avatar and force them together. But I digress. The way this will happen is after Korra from the Legend of Korra is disconnected from the Avatar state, our story will begin there. Cue the intro.
羽ばたいたら戻らないと言って目指したのは青い青いあの空
As Kushina gives birth to a baby Naruto, Obito tries to take the Kyuubi as well as him. Minato stops him and begins his battle with Obito just like in canon. As we fast forward to the moment Minato uses his Reaper Death Seal jutsu, Korra is stabbed in the Avatar universe and is disconnected with the Avatar state. The spirit of the Avatar state is then pushed through the Reaper Death Seal dimension and is then forced through the Reaper Death Seal along with the Kyuubi inside of Naruto. Hiruzen the Third Hokage comes and finds Naruto wrapped in his blanket still, while the Kyuubi's gone and Minato and Kushina are lying on the ground, dead. When Naruto is a child, he's still treated like a monster by the people in the village. So his personality is basically the same, and he still is his rambunctious self that wants attention from the villagers. Inside the seal, the Avatar spirit is battling with the Kyuubi, fighting for control over who will break out of the seal first. So, Naruto is still the same until he's enrolled into the academy. When he first starts with Sasuke, Naruto pushes his hand out in defense of one of Sasuke's blows to protect himself, and the Avatar spirit is forced out of the seal and into his main consciousness. This protects him, and a wall of earth shoots up from the ground to block Sasuke's attack. All the girls in their class are super surprised that Sasuke didn't just completely destroy Naruto in one attack. Naruto himself is so shocked that he didn't get hit that he forgot to continue the fight and is then previously knocked out by Sasuke with a swift kick. Naruto is naturally gifted at Earth-style bending due to the way that the Avatar state works. After that same day at school, Naruto starts experimenting with his new jutsu, and to his delight, he learns that he can make pillars of stones, as well as levitate and throw rocks at high velocity speeds. So he trains with this ability a little bit by little every day, using rocks and stones to throw at trees and targets, very similar to how he throws kunai in the original. So his skills with his rock and stone jutsu, as he calls it, is much higher. Due to his higher focus on practicing with his bending skills, he's less of a troublemaker in the village. Fast forward a few years to when everyone is taking the graduation test. Naruto still fails in the making a clone that isn't trash because he doesn't realize his bending skills aren't chakra-based, which is the energy in Naruto that lets ninja use chakra moves with like ninjutsu and genjutsu. So his chakra control is still garbage. Mizuki tells Naruto that he can still become a genin, however, if he steals the scroll of sealing and gives it to him. Naruto easily can use his Earth-style bending to climb up and steal the scroll, even better than in the original. He goes out into the woods and practices learning the Shadow Clone Jutsu, because Naruto still is just as rambunctious and wants to be better than Sasuke. Mitsuki throws a massive shuriken at the real Naruto, and just in time, Iruka gets in the way. This makes Naruto angry, and he makes 100 Shadow Clones to defend Iruka and himself, who all use Earth-style to absolutely destroy Mizuki. A lot of his bones are broken by the time Naruto deactivates the jutsu. Iruka then gives Naruto his Ninja Genin, headband, and proclaims him that he's the rank of Genin. After this, the next day at the academy, when they're assigned their teams, Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto are placed on the same team as Team 7. So the other teams have the same leaders, and Kakashi comes in late on the path of life. And Kakashi has a prank pulled on him by Naruto and falls on him, which he finds is kind of disappointing. Naruto hasn't shown any of his skills, so none of the Jonin in the village know that he can do earthbending yet. So they climb up to the roof, and Kakashi asks them what their dislikes are, what their goals and aspirations are, and what they dislike. So Sasuke says he doesn't really have any likes or dislikes, but or a goal, but he does have a vision to kill a certain someone. And then Kakashi asks Sakura the same question, and she says some stupid, idiot, useless thing about trying to get Sasuke to love her, and that's her goal, and that she doesn't like Naruto because he's annoying. Then Naruto says that he likes to eat ramen, and that he dislikes being disrespected by the villagers, which makes Kakashi raise his eye a bit. And then Naruto says that his aspiration ultimately is to become the Hokage of Konoha. So Kakashi laughs a little bit because he thinks of Minato. And then they ask Kakashi what his are, and he says that it's all classified information, which makes them sigh. He then tells them about what we know as the bell test. Tomorrow, he says, don't eat breakfast and head over to the training grounds. So the next day, Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto head over to the training grounds where the 3 logs are, where Kakashi's waiting for them. When they show up, they're all hungry because they hadn't eaten anything, and Kakashi tells them what the test is going to be. You're going to have to take 2 bells off of my waist, and if you can, then you pass. Then Sakura complains about how if there's only 2 bells, then how all 3 of them pass. And then Kakashi says that's exactly why it's a test. So Sasuke and Sakura jump into the forest and begin hiding to get a better attack vantage point, just like in the original. Naruto, however, is super confident in his skills, as he thinks that he can take down Kakashi. So he makes 3 shadow clones who all run to the side, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, and 1 directly in front of him. Naruto jumps off the back of the one in front of him, which then poofs and disappears, while the other 2 run on the sides of Kakashi. Kakashi's reading his book right now, but then all 3 Narutos use earthbending, and they wave their arms in a circle, which causes a wave of earth to crash towards Kakashi. Kakashi barely uses the substitution jutsu in time for him to escape out of the way into the forest. He's surprised, and his eyes are wide that Naruto has such a jutsu. He thinks about maybe using the Sharingan to see what he's doing, because he didn't see Naruto weave any hand seals, which was surprising to him. But he decides that it's not serious enough yet, so he leaves it. He sets a trap for Naruto with a bell to see if he can get him using his smarts, which works, and Naruto's trapped. Sasuke and Sakura, on the other hand, are still trying to find an opening on Kakashi. When Kakashi finds where they are, then Sasuke knows where he is and jumps out and uses a fireball jutsu directly at Kakashi. Kakashi barely reacts in time because he's surprised, again, that a Genin has enough chakra to make such an attack. However, he easily uses another substitution and then kicks Sasuke in the back, forcing him to the ground. He then leaves to go find Sakura because she's still hiding, and he puts her under a genjutsu that it leaves her basically suspended for the rest of the fight. Naruto finally figures out how he can use his earthbending to push himself out of the trap. He makes a pillar of stone that goes up to his hands, which he then can push himself off of to untie his own rope. When he falls back down to the ground, he lands on his face, gets up, and Kakashi says that they failed. And he says that Sakura did not do any good, and neither did Naruto. But Sakura at least tried to use teamwork with Sasuke. So Naruto is then tied to a pole, because he didn't try to hide or use his presence like a ninja. And Sasuke and Sakura decide to feed him, even though Kakashi told them not to. When they do this, Kakashi comes running out of the woods and says that people who break the rules are scum, but people who don't help their friends are worse than scum. And so that's how Team 7 passes the bell test, just like in the original. Sasuke, however, is very intrigued in Naruto's skills with earthbending, as he still had seen them when they had fought before, and he hasn't seen Naruto use them since then. So he wants to learn about Naruto's power and if it's anything comparable to his own, because Sasuke sees himself as the best, and still wants to kill Itachi. That's all for now. Excluding the D-rank missions, which Naruto has a little bit easier time of catching the cats and animals and things, everything is pretty much constant. If you guys want another episode of this What If, then make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notifications, and say if you liked it or not, or if you have any What If suggestions. So, if you want to see the Land of Waves part come out in under 24 hours, then hit 10 likes on this video before tomorrow, and another part will come out. See you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Ciao.
It's black and white.